Did it work? Are we back? Are we back? We had an issue where my stream cut out. So if you're watching this in the future and you're wondering why the video split up the way it is, I guess something happened. So I am now. I did. I'm back. I hope. So, yeah, I hope that we figured that out. So that's always a bummer, man. I don't have no idea why that happened. I'm gonna have to look to see if YouTube did something or something. That's really odd. Aha! Yes, beautiful. Back. Thank you for being back. New video. All right. Yeah, Moon Eater, your magic is too powerful. It just knocked out my interwebs. I don't know what happened there. All right, that was messed up. Sorry about that, y'all. I don't know what happened. Everything looked fine here on my side, and then I'm looking. I pulled up my tablet and looked at my YouTube channel, and yeah, there's just like a dark green. Just it's not the green screen. That was just a total video error. There was a feed issue, and I'm not sure what happened there. So. Thanks for coming back. I'm not sure what happened. So we'll give everybody a second to pop back in. And hopefully we can... I want to watch this darn effect from Benny, because this was gorgeous. Live on Saturday, no good. I guess not. Maybe YouTube servers are overrun? I have no idea why that happened. None. It shouldn't. Everything on my side here says everything's fine. Everything's working great. You're at 60 frames a second. You're not very much CPU usage. The kilobits per second is consistent and clean and strong. I have no performance issues or notifications. Nothing happened on my side that would indicate it. If you guys hadn't told me that there was something wrong, according to Streamlabs, everything's beautiful. So I don't know what happened there. Wonder if it's your upload. We can take a look at your QoS later. Maybe. I mean, I'd be happy to. Why 60 frames a second? Because sometimes I game, and so I like to have the 60 frames. I guess I don't need it on live streams, but I always just have it set to default for 60 frames. But yeah, I have a 4500 KBS. And that's kind of what I have it set at. It's at 4,500, and I've got very fast up and down speeds. So, and I'm perfectly plugged into hardwired Cat 5e or Cat 6 cable straight to my router. So there shouldn't be any issues. That's so weird. All right, let me turn my headphones on and let's watch this Benny video. I'm not gonna let this stop me. Okay, we're gonna watch this. Because I want to see this, and I want to. Okay, maybe Instagram shut me down because I was playing a video that was posted there. Probably not. Too much technology going on, Alan. You would be amazed at the amount of technology. Let me show you my desk. Well, let's first watch Benny, and then I'll show you guys all the stuff, all the doodads and things. I've got a studio here. Alan, if you need another vid, I got another. All right. Well, hey, I'd like to take a look at that. Yeah. So I'm gonna play Benny's again, uninterrupted, without the screen of death, and then yeah, big hands. I'd love to see another one from you. All right, let's watch Benny here. Oh no! We have to rewind it because that wasn't all the way. No. We have to watch it all the way through. Not okay. And I wonder if the music in the background, YouTube's trying to shut me down because there's some kind of copyright ID strike or something, kind of ID strike, but I doubt it. Okay. I mean, this fools me, Benny. Like, something's happening right there, but I don't know what. And like the dramatic pause, like you're not just like ta-da, right? Like you take the time. You know, that really just, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I love it. Benny, wonderful job. Thank you so much for sharing that with me. That's awesome. Absolutely awesome. Let's pop back over to teaser. Is that what I want to get? Yeah, oh, that's where we go. It's beautiful. I used to do something similar to that. Not exactly that, because I wouldn't do it with a bill, but I used to work in a sushi restaurant, and I would do that with a cocktail napkin, a little square napkin. I would fold it into a crane, and then I would do it torn and restored with the pieces, but then have it restored into a paper crane. But just gorgeous. And I mean, the folds on that's a beautiful piece of origami too. Not to mention the effect is just gorgeous. And that was so clean and so just perfectly done. I love that. I love that. So let's go ahead and take a look at Big Hands. If you would send me another message, are you on? You sent it to me on Facebook, I assume, on the Magic Minute. Because if you didn't, do it, because I'm going to bring it up. And then I want to let you guys know too. No, Benny. Here's the thing, man. Is I think that magicians, we've seen the trick. This is the real thing here I want to talk about. Magicians see the same trick hundreds or thousands of times before their audiences do, right? Because you're sitting there, you're practicing the moves, you're practicing building it into a routine, you see the whole thing, you see it develop, and you're working on it. And so magicians, myself included, tend to go way too fast. Way too fast. We'll go, da-da-da, and then this happens, and then this happens, and ba-bow! Yay! Right? That's way too fast. Like, I think taking the time like that, going slow, as long as it doesn't look, you're not doing it so slow that they think you're folding it behind your hand while you're doing this, then you can take your time, right? It's building anticipation. It's the up and down of theater, building anticipation, and then the release and the tension and the release, right? So, my advice always to everybody is to slow down. Even myself, I watch myself in videos, and go, whoa, who's chasing you? You know, take it slow. I think that was perfectly timed. Perfectly timed. So I want to check in with Big Hand. Big Hands, check Messenger. Okay. You read my mind. You read my mind. All right. So let's do live. And boom, right here. Let's take a follow the link. Yeah, no, follow the link. Yeah, thank you. Okay.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel.
What's up, Big Hands?
I hope you guys are having a good day. Welcome back to Big Hands.
Oh man, I'm having a great day, Big Hands.
In this video here, I'm going to go over the no slate Big Hands card control, which looks something like that. So the spectator chooses a card.
Uh-huh. What? Wait a second. Big Hands, if you would please, I would love to. I would love to continue, but what cards are those? Those cards are gorgeous. I'm absolutely in love with them. I need to know what those are. So, if you could please leave me a message about what those are, I would love to. I would love to know. I would love to know.
Put into the deck. And we take that card. Obviously, lose it in the center of the pack.
And there's counting crows in the background.
So one day, I was basically just fidgeting. It started out like that, and then started putting the card towards the bottom and on the bottom. And then I started putting pressure towards the bottom of the card on the side of the pack.
Yeah.
And then I actually got it behind the bottommost card or cards, which looks like this.
I need a deck of cards. What am I doing?
No slate card control. So the spectator chooses the two of clubs with pressure on the side of the pack. You're basically gonna feel one or two of those cards give because of the pressure. Basically just go with it, and it should jump in into the gap. And then what I do is I'm pushing this card down. I'm actually feeling for this gap down here, right? And then I push that card in, squaring it up, and then I say we take that card, which happened to have been a bunch, put it into the deck, and it's on the bottom. Ideally, you want to shoot for one or two cards at the bottom. One, your best scenario. So like right now, I can feel that was a bunch. We'll get this card lost into the bottom of the deck. Take that card, get it lost into the deck, right? Another thing you can do is say they choose the nine of spades, get it lost, get it into the deck, right? And then what you're gonna do?
I'm sitting here messing with it while I'm watching.
Look,
Jeez. Okay.
it's definitely not any of those. Get all those lost into the deck, and then you say, look, definitely not any of these.
I mean, here's the thing, Big Hands. You have such reach with your thumb. I'm doing it, but I'm not doing it. And I wonder if it's just a finesse, but like you have such incredible reach with your thumb there. I'm so impressed. I got it. I can prove it. I got it. No, I can't prove it. I don't have a camera to set up to show the hand view right now, but I can thing. Ah, jeez. I meant to do that. Oh, gravity. Stupid gravity. It's such a downer. All right, man. All right, let's keep watching.
And in that motion there, it's on the bottom. So
That's.
basically what happened was,
I love this.
you get a bunch of cards, it's okay. Square up the deck, take what they think is their cards. Like, look, we're gonna take your cards if you want to tell them that. Get them lost in the deck, right? Not on the top, right? You can even do whatever shuffle you want, maintaining that card at the bottom, which is now theirs, right? And show them.
And by the way, that card overhand thing, if you don't know about retaining a card on the bottom, I'll just show you guys real quickly. I've done a video on this, but just so you can follow along with what Big Hands is doing, if you don't already know, if somebody out there watching this doesn't know. If you have a card on the bottom of the deck, you can just let it stay there, because whenever you're shuffling, doing overhands, you just grip that card with your finger and then just continue to shuffle on top. So that card, whatever card's on the bottom, can just remain on the bottom no matter how much you shuffle. And that's what Big Hands just did there. So you just have that retention of the bottom card, or bottom cards, bottom stock.
Their cards on the bottom. So once again, you're gonna take their card, get even pressure on the side of the deck, and then as you're getting towards the end of the deck, I think that's where the downward pressure on the side of the deck gives way. Their card, which is the 8 of diamonds, gets pushed into the deck, right? So almost you're automatically maintaining that break from the front.
This is the part I want to see.
And I just pushed it back here to a pinky break, right? And then I tell the spectator, look, your card's somewhere in here. It's not on the bottom, not on the top. We square the deck up, and now it's on the bottom. So there's a few different applications for that. It's definitely a work in progress, but just the fact that you can do that all one-handed, right? So now their card is somewhere in the deck.
Well, big hands, you can do that one-handed. It's like, man. Well, no, and I'm sure you can. Right? Here's the thing: is Jay Sankey. I don't know if you guys have ever met Jay Sankey. Anybody here? I've met him on 3 separate occasions. Went to different lectures that he gave, and the man, his hand, like his fingers, the tips of his fingers, like would reach like right here. When I would shake his hand, he has very, very small. I mean, his hands are very small, and he can fully palm a card like no problem. So hand size, mostly an excuse. You can do it. He has very small hands, very small, but big hands. I know that some things probably do come easier to you than some of us mortals. Oh, Alexander, thank you for the subscription. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thanks for being here, and thank you for subscribing to the channel. Right on. We might be moving the live streams to Saturday night. They're generally on Fridays at 9 p.m., but come hang out with us. If you subscribe and you hit the bell, you'll get notified whenever I go live, or you can join Discord, and I always ping people to let them know. If they select ping, I let them know whenever I'm going live. So thank you for the subscription.
Probably towards the bottom somewhere. I think I lost it. We'll try it again. So the spectator, they choose a card. It's the King of Clubs. The card gets lost somewhere in the deck.
God, you just do that so smoothly.
We'll take their card, physically putting it somewhere in the middle of the deck. Do whatever shuffles, cuts, slates that you want. Maintaining the card on the bottom, which is theirs. Give the cards or shuffles. Right? You could even do some time misdirection. Say, look, your card's not on the bottom. It's not on the top. And just with a little rub, it appears on the bottom.
It's beautiful.
So there's a few different variations to that. I'm not sure if it's a move out there or not. Like I said, I was just fidgeting with the cards. And that's what I came up with. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. And we'll do it again.
Right on. Very cool. Big Hands, thank you very much for sharing that. Always, like, I can always count on him to send something to me. Always. He's always, his mind's just going. I'm fortunate enough to know people like that. My mind does not do that. It took me probably 15 years of solid performing before I came up with like a couple of tricks that are mine, or a couple of sleights or subtleties that are mine, just from evolution of performing the effects over and over and over again. But I admire those of you who can just like put things together and hey, I was fiddling with the deck and I found this really interesting thing out. Like I don't do that, and I wish I could. I wish I was creative like that. So thank you, and I'm jealous. Josh, you want to shout something out real quick? Yeah. What you got? I'm going back through the list here and seeing what everybody's used. By the way, too, if you want to make sure that I see what you comment, because for me it just looks like a big string of text, with an angry girlfriend or something, where I just a bunch of messages, and I have to go back through, and it takes me a while to catch if somebody wanted to get my attention. So please use the at the magic minute, and it should highlight your comment in yellow so I can see it, and that would help me out a lot if you have something you want to get my attention on. Check Messenger for the cards you use. They're called bicycle playing cards. Auto cycle number ones. That's cool. Those are gorgeous cards. When I was on the live stream, I majorly flashed because the angle always performed this effect standing up. I didn't catch the flash, but I can see if I can maybe try to snip that part out. If you don't want that, up, we'll talk about how you want me to handle that. Okay. Cool. Right on. So, guys, I think we're probably going to have to call this to a close. But before we do, I want to thank Josh again for coming. Josh, thank you for suffering through that atrocity that was my incompetence. I will figure out what happened and hopefully bring you on next Saturday, the 22nd. So, guys, check your calendars for that. 9 p.m. Central Standard Time is when I stream, and we might be moving to Saturdays if I can manage it. And also, congratulations to Minnie for winning the Bandymation download. I will send that to you on Patreon right after this. And then I also want to please ask you to, if you haven't already, if you logged in after I talked about it, take a look at my channel memberships. It's something I'm trying to do to help grow the channel. You get some really cool stuff for it. It's not just me going, hey, join it, because it helps me. There's some really cool exclusive content. It is a member. You see that little M in the black circle. You get a different one for however long you've been a member, a channel member, eventually getting to a red M, like my logo. And then you also get access to custom emoji and those banners in chat and on comments. And you also get access to the community page where you get secret access to members-only material. And you get your name mentioned in every video as a contributor to the Magic Minute. So please consider it. It helps support this channel and the content, and it helps me a whole lot. Again, you don't have to. You're not going to lose any of the stuff we're already doing here. You'll just get more if you decide to do that. $2.99, cup of coffee a month. Helps me out a lot. All right. Thank you all for showing up tonight and coming to the second part of this stream inadvertently. And I will see you guys really soon. Check out the community page and Discord for announcements when I will be having my next live stream. Thank you, guys. Got some really cool stuff in store for you. Can't wait to see you guys really soon. Have a wonderful evening and eat your vegetables.